Welcome to the School of Architecture and Planning's celebration of the graduating class of 2020. I'm Mark Childs, the interim dean of the school. These students, about to be graduates, are poised to address many of the problems we're facing and rebuild the world into a better one than we had before. Over the last year, our lives have been transformed, our plans overwritten, and we have lost members of our community. But in this school and in these students, I have seen compassion, hard work, generosity, and resilience. Graduates, these traits, along with the skills you learned in your classes, will serve you well and are critical as we move forward. Many have helped you get to this point. Many of them you know, your friends, family, faculty, and staff of the school. And I'm sure you join me in thanking them profoundly. But many you may not know. The donors who gave scholarships, the facilities managers who have kept the building running, the staff of the libraries and bookkeepers, not to mention the whole worlds of people who have been fighting the pandemic and keeping the country running. As I am certain you do, I offer my profound thanks to them. But I think we can offer more than our thanks. As you go out into the world, remember your communities, those you know and those that are not always so apparent. Learn from these communities. Work for and with them. Do the hard work with skill, grace, and resilience. It is an honor to introduce Professor Miguel Gandert, Distinguished Professor Emeritus of Communication and Journalism at the University of New Mexico. Professor Gandert is the former director of the Interdisciplinary Film and Digital Media Department at UNM and professor of Chicano Studies. Professor Gandert is an award-winning photographer and filmmaker. His photographs have been shown in galleries and museums throughout the world and are in numerous public collections, including the Smithsonian Museum of American Art, the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston, the Center for Creative Photography in Tucson, the Beneke Rare Book and Manuscript Collection at Yale, and the Museum of Fine Arts in Santa Fe. His series, Nuevo Mexico Profundo, Rituals of Indo-Hispano Homeland, was the subject of a book and a one-person exhibition for the National Hispanic Cultural Center of New Mexico. His work was selected for the 1993 Biennial Exhibition at the Whitney Museum of American Art and Site Santa Fe 2016 International Biennial. Professor Gandert has numerous public art installations, including grants from the state of New Mexico, City of Albuquerque, Bernalillo County, and most recently commissioned photographic murals Alma del Pueblo for the federal courthouse in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and Sueños del Pueblo, Vientos del Llano for the city of Santa Rosa, New Mexico. Miguel is also one of the nicest people I know.
10 weeks ago, I was having coffee with my good friend, your dean, Mark Childs, and he asked me if I would be willing to speak at your commencement. It was truly an honor. Unfortunately, things have changed since then. But to you, I congratulate you. And I think you are on the road to do important things now with this changing world. And I believe you have the tools to do this. I don't say this lightly, as I have worked with and been able to collaborate and partner with the Architecture and Planning School for the last 20 years. And believe me, my colleagues there are impressive. During that time, I have worked on numerous books with my colleagues. I have produced multimedia, visionary art projects, and I have been able to work with some of the most creative and innovative people. That is your faculty. But the thing that I am most impressed with, because I was able to teach a couple of classes in the school, was the commitment to very strong creative political ideas by this faculty. This is a faculty whose goals and aspirations are to make a difference. And to that, I salute you. And when I say that, I don't say that lightly. I have worked with a number of students over the many years, and it has been always very, very impressive. And it's impressive because the school trains you, I think, in three unique ways. First and foremost, you get very, very strong technical knowledge and technical skills, important things for as we move forward in the future. Second, you get tremendous problem-solving skills. Everything is a riddle. Every building is a process. Every landscape is an environment, is a change and a challenge. But thirdly, and most importantly, and what I've been able to see during charrettes, critiques, and other things involved with your faculty and you as students, is the creative process, the ability to think beyond the box. The building you've spent the last several years in, architecture and planning, built by one of your graduates. I've had numerous exhibits in the buildings that Predoc has made. He is one of you, and your door to doing great things is as open as his was the day that he graduated. And to you, I salute all of you. I salute your faculty and the hard work they've done to prepare you to engage in a world that is now different and changed from anything we've ever previously seen and will see again. Maybe it will be worse, but to you, I know you are all up to the challenge. And thank you, Mark, for allowing me to speak to your students. Good luck and Godspeed.
My name is John Quale, and I'm the chair of the Department of Architecture. Congratulations to the graduating students in the Bachelor of Arts in Architecture, students in the Master of Architecture, and the one student completing the Master of Science in Architecture on this 2020 Commencement Day. I'm guessing that today is a bit different than you were expecting on Commencement Day. We all know that this has been a difficult semester, yet I am proud of the strength and resilience I have observed. Our responsive full-time and part-time faculty members, as well as our students, have taken on the challenge to work remotely so they can continue to prepare themselves for their future career. Now is the time to celebrate while maintaining social distancing. As you transition to work or graduate school, please keep in mind that your experience in the Department of Architecture will be an important memory. In my architectural education, I made many close friends and I stay in touch with them. I also encourage you to support your favorite service organizations, which can range from food pantries, homeless shelters, or other organizations that support those in their local community or elsewhere. Keep in mind that there are many people in our city and around the world who do not have the opportunity to receive a university degree. You are fortunate. You will always be a Lobo, and Lobos are known to be resilient. Please stay in touch with the department and the school. We want to know what you are up to, what you end up doing, and what you have accomplished. Please thank your family and friends. For many of you, these people are essential as you go through this transition, and they will continue to be over time. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. I'm Renia Ehrenfeucht, the chair of the Community and Regional Planning Department. We've been honored to be on this part of your journey, and we deeply respect your insights, commitments, and the passions that you bring to your work, to your communities, and to your families. Your degrees are significant accomplishments. They reflect hard work and perseverance, and we are excited to see where your careers will take you. The skills you've developed to shape community and environmental change will lead in many directions. Each of you will work in different places and positions over the course of your lives. Collectively, you'll be tackling the most challenging, the most important, interrelated, fascinating, and shifting issues of our time. As you go forward, maintain and cultivate your relationships. Draw on each other's experience and knowledge, and build your networks with people who are inspiring change agents. Together, we can build a better and more just world. You can, and you will. Remember to keep your values and your passions at the forefront. You've chosen careers where the issues are often daunting, and change seems to happen too slowly and sometimes too fast. But you'll be at the forefront of this, thoughtfully, remembering that incremental steps lead to sustained transformation. We are proud of what you've accomplished, and we look forward to what will come next. Where you'll be a year from now, where you'll be in 10, keep in touch. We'll always be part of your planning community. And again, congratulations. Your degrees are noteworthy accomplishments, and just one of many to come.
The core of landscape architecture is about making the world a more generative, equitable, and beautiful place for all inhabitants. And I'm just delighted and proud to say that you have all demonstrated this value through your work. You've designed such projects as eco-bridges for wildlife, crossing, testing gardens for climate change, green infrastructure to mitigate stormwater, regionally responsive community parks and urban rest stops for the unhoused, and the list goes on. Essentially, you have taken on the very pressing local and global issues of our time, and you have done this through investing in your education, honing your curiosity and your passion for learning, and through being collaborative and supportive of your cohort, particularly in the last month when we're facing this unprecedented pandemic and the necessity for social distancing. Still, you have adapted and you have persevered. I congratulate you all on the great work you have done, on your attitudes and your commitment. As you move forward into this uncertain time, remember that you too are resilient and adaptive, just like the landscapes you have designed and proposed. The whole landscape architecture department and the professional community congratulate you on the completion of your Master of Landscape Architecture degree.
I hope you all are doing well. This is Francisco Viña, the Director of the Historic Preservation and Regionalism Program. I do wish you well this time. I know it's a very difficult time for everybody, including us, not having you around. I do miss all the students, not just the students from the Historic Preservation Program, but all the students in general. And I really hope you're keeping safe as well at home. It's a difficult time for everybody, and I think it's also a time to thank a lot of the faculty and the staff for all the work that they've been doing and changing this new way of, I guess, teaching, especially when it comes to architecture, which we're not really used to. And then on that note, I will, of course, like to congratulate all of you on, unfortunately, the lack of being together in this commencement, or which has been canceled. But part of this video is for us to give back to you and a few words of encouragement at this time, difficult time. So for me, I really miss you guys. I congratulate once again everybody, and I wish you the best. Si se puede. Eventually, we'll get over it. Pronto pasará the situation, and everything's going to go back to normal. It's going to take a while for everybody to come back to normal. We have to be really creative as architects, planners, landscape architects, preservationists. We have to be really creative in what we do next. Okay, so we've been taught that for years in our programs. So go out there as soon as all this is over, and if you have a chance, please be humble, be friendly, be supportive, and patient. Most of all, patience is very important. Paciencia. So congratulate you in this special day coming up. So wish you the best, and please be patient and make the best out of it. Thank you, guys.
Cesar Bilbao, Laura Bubnar, Josiah Concho, Clarissa Aguirre, Catalina Ambris, Veronique Arguello,
Hamza Avez,
Francine Bivens, Cordell Bock, Destiny Conkle, Emma Hertz, Joshua Lerma, Tyler Lindahl, Deanna Madrigal Gonzalez, Grant Olson, Genevieve Pepin, Sunday Sanchez, Benjamin Schultz, Morgan Snyder, Bernard Williams, Daryl Vallejos.
Bachelor of Arts in Architecture, Fall 2019. Cameron Carretero Martinez, Clarence Eubank, Ben Garcia, Anissa Lowe, Mariah Ramirez, Owen Schwab. Bachelor of Arts in Architecture, Spring 2020. Daniel Acosta, Isaac Acosta, Devin Adams, Jade Altheide, Estevan Atencio, Carlos Chavez, Isaac Estevan, Andreas Gallegos, Sierra Gilmore, Israel Guevara, Elena Hamburg, Brian Hawk, Ryan Hemlick, Bridger Henzel, Brianna Horvath, Munther Jobber, Ryan Jenny, Kieran K.C., Emilia Clower, Brady Levine, Aiden Luther Salazar, Naomi Nagurski, Jack Newman, Ivan Nokowski, Victoria Oaxaca, Joshua Pacheco, Emily Perkins, Tyler Plant, Marisa Ramirez, Sabriana Salazar, Johnathan Simper, Jethro Swavely, Nicola Chiloyan, Samantha Tequinto, Lizette Trevizo, Victoria Troyer, Marisa Trujillo, Tahlee Vargo, Raul Villaseñor, Ivan Westman, Elijah Wolverton. Bachelor of Arts in Architecture, Summer 2020. Jordan Barreto, Caleb Bourne, Ryan Kiefer, Raquel Pacheco.
Cooper Ham, Joseph Jansen, Sarah Twiss, Colleen Chavez, Norman Kouiate, Muhammad Hussein, Alejandria Lyons, Bonet Mutabasi, Shannon Summers, Zachary Bayumonte, Katie Dix, Jorge Gonzalez, Latasha James, Derek Jarner, Whitney Phelan, Christopher Rivera, Erica Robers, Emily Watson.
Master of Architecture, Fall 2019. Christopher Melton, Emmanuel Nakaranga, Andrea Romo. Spring 2020. Tanya Aragon, Amir Bakshi, Keenan Bolig Poling, Oscar Kamerlinga, Jasmine Casados, Eugene Chung, Lindsay Coleman, Daniel Duran, Diana Duran Umana, Nu Ferguson, Elliot Hield, Ashish Sanjay Khandelwal, Julianna Mollica, Tanya Navarez Calderon, Jamie Ort, Brandon Ortiz, Elder Sanchez, Alexander Stone, Jacquelyn Valerio, Adolfo Valles, Jarrod Watson, Master of Science in Architecture, Fall 2019, William Levine,
Dunbar Carpenter, Diana Vieira, Lara Diegues, Anya Petrovna Griffith, Shai Haber Thaler, Elena Johnson, Gianna Moore Jalmeida Gies da Cunha, Paul Ross, Tui Tran. Pei Lee.
Urban Innovation Graduate Certificate, Summer 2020, Emily Watson.
Andrea Romo, John Boydston, Kelly Davis, Ann Galler, Herbrod Nurziampur, Brandon Ortiz.
Hey everyone. So this is really hard for me because I love graduation day. I love getting to congratulate you on your accomplishments and celebrate your hard work. And this is where I would get lots of hugs, whether you like to hug or not, too bad. And this is the time that sometimes I would cry, sometimes ugly cry. So you're spared from all of that for right now, at least. For some of you, we met on the very first day that you entered into George Pearl Hall, either on a campus visit or at orientation, or maybe when you decided to change your major. Some of you have been with me for 4 years, and I've watched you grow and become the confident and talented individuals that you are today. We've laughed together, sometimes we've cried together, but I've been there cheering you on from the sidelines of your journey through the School of Architecture and Planning. These last 4 years have been kind of tough on me. I've cared for my ailing father, who and was with him when he passed away in my home. I had a rather extensive surgery followed by months of complications. But through all of that, I woke up every morning and excitedly went to work because I got to see and support all of you. You are the reason I smile each day. I say it all the time that I love my job, but the reason I love my job is because I love my students. And you have been my favorite class of students so far, so don't tell the others. What makes the School of Architecture and Planning unique is that the majors, the degrees, all work toward a greater good. They teach you to build better, more beautiful things, whether it's buildings or landscapes or communities. I know that you will go out and make the world a better place. Your talent, motivation, and desire to create amazing things will take you far. One of my favorite quotes says that boats are safest in the harbor, but that's not where boats were built to be. Push yourself. take risks. Maybe not this moment, but don't be afraid to be intimidated and to be scared. I always love when students can keep in touch with me. So let me know how you're doing every once in a while. Send me an email. Maybe even friend me on Facebook, that place where you post something once a month to let your grandma know how you're doing. But keep in touch with me. So congratulations. It's a huge accomplishment what you've done so far. And I'm proud of each and every one of you. Take care.
Congratulations, UNM School of Architecture and Planning, class of 2020. I just want to say how much of an honor it has been to be a graduate advisor for the UNM School of Architecture and Planning graduate students. You all are incredible in so many ways and have shown me so much and taught me so much about myself as well. I without a doubt know that you all are going to go on to do incredible things. This semester has been unconventional, to say the least, and I have just been completely amazed and inspired and just blown away at the level of resilience and strength that you all have demonstrated. I know that it has not been easy, and hats off to you. You guys truly embody the spirit of UNM in fighting ever and yielding never. Everyone's a lobo, woof, woof, woof. Felicidades, tienen buen suerte, y salud.
Congratulations
UNM
on
School
your
of Architecture and
graduation.
Planning class of 2020.
Congratulations.
Felicidades, tienen buen suerte.